Take them high. Take them higher. Let my people get higher. Let my people get higher.
You are now in tune on the one, the force itself. At this time we call the Master Blaster jamming. This is part 2 of the law of time in human affairs. 22 days from the inevitable event, September 11, 2001, October 2, 2002, 13 months later, a full moon, Washington, D.C. area sniper shootings began. Seemingly at random, men, women, and a child of different races and walks of life were targeted, just as it was in the Twin Towers event. People of all races and walks of life. The 22 days, here as in 22 days from the inevitable event, 2 plus 2 equals 4, which has the same numerical value as 13. 13 months later, the Tarot card of death, which appeared on the scene at the time and point of the 13-year-old boy shot by sniper. We must also understand that the number 22 is the end of the Hebrew alphabet, which indicate judgment of or the end. Note the English alphabet has 4 more letters. Know that the beginning of the shooting started on a full moon, of which Sukkot begins, a Hebrew celebration, etc. Note again, 6 days after Sukkot ends. To get the full understanding of this 6 days, which will reveal the law of time in human affairs, we must go back or look back at the inevitable event, September 11, 2001. 6 days after would be September 17, 2001. September 17 happens to be the eve of the Feast of Trumpets, Yom Kippur, in the Hebrew calendar. Trumpets to usher in the new millennium. Going back from this date in 300-year leaps, we run across some surprises, all concerning beginnings. On September 17, 1701, for instance, the new astronomical moon, T-Ori, appeared, and James II, last of the Stuarts in England, died. As concerns us most here, September 17, 2001, 6 days after 911, note 6 days after represents 6,000 years. Each time red granite appears in the Great Pyramid, such as the plaque in the antechamber, it refers to events in history of the so-called Hebrew people. By prolonging the line of the ascending passage downward and establishing a scale of 1 inch to 1 year, a period of 6 millenniums is obtained. Just below the red granite plaque is a final date, September 17, Yom Kippur, 2001 A.D. The rule of Adam, the created white man, is up. So we see 911 signal the end of the 6,000-year rule of the so-called Illuminati, Adam. The Beltway sniper event was in harmony with this, the inevitable event. It all was a signal to us of and from the law of time in human affairs. Some may ask why this or that person had to die. We must look to the Bible for answers, which states, "Come out from her, Babylon the Great has fallen, has fallen." So we see God is no respecter of persons. If we are caught up in the system, we will go down when the system go down. As for the Matal incident, and a lot of you know what I'm talking about, we'll get to that later, money was involved. just as the Twin Towers was symbol of great wealth. To have that type of money, you are a part of Babylon's system, no way around it. In God, i.e. in money, we trust. For more understanding, I ask you to see my work, Word is Bond. We're going to end this part of the discourse right here. And remember, you are now in tune. You're on the one, the force itself. At this time, we call it the Master Blaster Jamming. I am your brother for the Underground News Network, Ital Ivan I.
I'm so high, can you see me? I'm so high, can you see me?